Welcome to our exploration of 18 rare spider species facing extinction from habitat loss due to climate change. In this video, we will dive into the fascinating world of unique and often overlooked arachnids, shedding light on their extraordinary adaptations and critical roles in our ecosystems. Unfortunately, many of these species are on the verge of extinction as their habitats are threatened by the impacts of climate change. Join us as we highlight their stories, focusing on the Desert's wolf spider, the Kauai cave wolf spider, and more, to raise awareness about the urgent need for conservation. Let's discover why saving these remarkable spiders is essential for biodiversity and environmental health. 1. Desert's wolf spider, Hogna ingens. The Desert's wolf spider is a fascinating species found exclusively on the Desert's islands. Its survival is intricately tied to the island's unique environment, which is now under siege from rising temperatures. The warming climate has introduced invasive species, posing lethal threats to this spider's habitat. As temperatures climb, the delicate balance of the ecosystem is disturbed, leaving the Desert's wolf spider struggling to adapt. The introduction of non-native species further compounds its challenges, outcompeting the spider for resources. This disruption in the food chain forces the Desert's wolf spider to face dwindling resources and increased predation. 2. Kauai cave wolf spider, Adelicosa anops. The Kauai cave wolf spider is a marvel of adaptation, having evolved to live exclusively in the dark, humid caves of Hawaii. Yet, even these hidden sanctuaries are not immune to climate change. Droughts, driven by global warming, are depleting the moisture in these caves, threatening the spider's habitat. As water sources dwindle, the ecosystem within the caves is thrown off balance, affecting not just the spider but the entire cave community. This species is a stark reminder that even the most secluded environments are not safe from the ripple effects of climate change. 3. Peacock parachute spider, Poecilotheria metallica. The peacock parachute spider, a vibrant tarantula, is a testament to nature's artistry with its iridescent blue hues. Native to India, this spider is losing its habitat at an alarming rate due to rampant deforestation. The warming climate exacerbates the situation, altering the forest ecosystems these spiders depend on. As trees fall to make way for agriculture and urbanization, the spider's natural shelters are destroyed. This loss of habitat fragments their populations, making it increasingly difficult for them to find mates and sustain their numbers. 4. Guti sapphire ornamental, Poecilotheria metallica. The Guti sapphire ornamental, another stunning tarantula, faces a grim future in Southeast Asia. Its forest home is rapidly shrinking, driven by human activities and climate change. This species relies heavily on the dense forest canopy for survival, which is disappearing at an alarming pace. As deforestation continues, these spiders are forced into smaller, isolated patches, leading to genetic bottlenecks. The shrinking habitat also increases their vulnerability to predators and reduces their ability to find food, pushing them closer to extinction. 5. Spruce fir moss spider, Microhypsura montavaga. The spruce fir moss spider, one of the tiniest arachnids, calls the Appalachian Mountains home. However, climate change is altering the very environment it depends on. Rising temperatures threaten the spruce fir forests, which provide essential microhabitats for these diminutive spiders. As the climate warms, these forests are retreating to higher altitudes, leaving the spruce fir moss spider with fewer places to thrive. This spider's plight underscores the broader impact of climate change on mountain ecosystems, where species have limited options for relocation. 6. Chilean rose tarantula, Grammostola rosea. The Chilean rose tarantula, known for its docile nature and striking pink coloration, is facing dual threats from overexploitation and climate change. Found in the arid regions of Chile, this tarantula is a popular choice in the exotic pet trade, leading to overcollection. Simultaneously, climate change is altering its natural habitat, reducing the availability of prey and suitable nesting sites. The combination of these pressures is causing a decline in wild populations, making it increasingly difficult for this species to sustain itself in the wild. 7. Mexican red knee tarantula, Brachypelma smithi. The Mexican red knee tarantula, with its striking red and black coloration, is another victim of habitat destruction. Deforestation in Mexico is rapidly reducing the regions where this tarantula can thrive. Additionally, the illegal pet trade poses a significant threat, as these spiders are highly sought after by collectors. As their natural habitats shrink, these tarantulas face increased competition for resources and nesting sites. The combination of habitat loss and overcollection is pushing this species towards the brink of extinction. 8. Tanzanian red-legged tarantula, Hysterocrates gigas. The Tanzanian red-legged tarantula, native to the diverse landscapes of Africa, is feeling the strain of deforestation and erratic weather patterns. These spiders rely on the forest floor for shelter and hunting grounds, which are disappearing at an alarming rate. Climate change is also contributing to unpredictable weather, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystems these tarantulas inhabit. As their habitats become more fragmented, the Tanzanian red-legged tarantula finds it increasingly difficult to adapt and survive. 9. Brazilian wandering spider, Phonutria spp. The Brazilian wandering spider, one of the most infamous arachnids, is losing its rainforest habitat to the relentless march of agricultural expansion. These spiders are highly adaptable, but even they struggle to cope with the rapid deforestation occurring in Brazil. As rainforests are cleared for farmland, the complex web of life that supports these spiders is disrupted. The loss of habitat not only affects their survival but also reduces their role as key predators in controlling insect populations. 10. Ivory tree coral spider, Phrynerachne decipiens. The ivory tree coral spider is a master of disguise, blending seamlessly into coral reef environments. However, coral reef degradation driven by climate change and human activities is threatening its existence. As ocean temperatures rise and pollution increases, coral reefs are bleaching and dying, taking away the spider's camouflage and hunting grounds. The loss of these vital ecosystems has a cascading effect, impacting not just the spiders but the entire marine biodiversity they support. 11. Chinese hourglass spider, Cyclocosmia ricketi. The Chinese hourglass spider, a rare and secretive species, faces threats from soil erosion and habitat destruction. These spiders build intricate underground burrows, which are increasingly at risk due to changing land use and climate-induced soil degradation. As their habitats are disturbed, these spiders find it difficult to maintain their burrows and secure prey. The gradual loss of suitable environments is pushing this enigmatic species closer to extinction. 12. Sri Lankan ornamental tarantula, Poecilotheria fasciata. The Sri Lankan ornamental tarantula, known for its strikingly beautiful patterns, is endangered by deforestation in Sri Lanka. As forests are cleared for agriculture and development, the tarantula's natural habitat is vanishing. With warming climates exacerbating the situation, these spiders are left with fewer places to hide and hunt. The loss of forest cover also increases their exposure to predators, making survival increasingly challenging for this stunning species. 13. South African baboon spider, Harpactira spp. The South African baboon spider, a robust and resilient species, faces extinction due to habitat fragmentation and overcollection. These spiders are often targeted for the pet trade, leading to declining populations in the wild. Habitat fragmentation further isolates these spiders, reducing genetic diversity and increasing vulnerability to environmental changes. As their habitats shrink and human pressures mount, the South African baboon spider's future hangs in the balance. 14. Humpbacked trapdoor spider, Myrmecophila neilyoungi. The humpbacked trapdoor spider relies on specific ecosystems to construct its burrows, which are being altered by climate shifts. As temperatures rise and weather patterns change, the conditions necessary for these spiders to build and maintain their intricate burrows are disrupted. The loss of suitable habitats limits their ability to reproduce and sustain their populations. This spider's struggle highlights the broader challenges faced by species reliant on specific environmental conditions. 15. Australian peacock spider, Muratus spp. The Australian peacock spider, with its dazzling mating dances, is facing challenges from rising temperatures. These spiders rely on specific temperatures and humidity levels for successful courtship displays and web building. As climate change alters these conditions, the spiders face difficulties in attracting mates and ensuring the continuation of their species. The impact of climate change on such intricate behaviors showcases the far-reaching effects on biodiversity. 16. Venezuelan sun tiger tarantula, Psalmopoeus erminia. The Venezuelan sun tiger tarantula, a striking species native to the Amazon rainforest, is struggling with habitat destruction. Deforestation for agriculture and logging is reducing the dense forest cover these tarantulas rely on. As their natural habitats shrink, these spiders are forced into smaller, fragmented populations, increasing their risk of extinction. The loss of habitat also affects their ability to hunt and find suitable nesting sites, further compounding the challenges they face. 17. Amazonian giant fishing spider, Encelometes rufus. The Amazonian giant fishing spider, a remarkable species known for its hunting prowess in water, is threatened by decreasing water levels. Climate change and deforestation are altering river ecosystems, affecting the spider's hunting grounds. As water levels drop, the availability of prey diminishes, impacting the spider's ability to survive and reproduce. This species' plight underscores the interconnectedness of aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems and the effects of climate change on both. 18. Colombian lesser black tarantula, Xenxthus amanus. The Colombian lesser black tarantula, a striking species found in the rainforests of Colombia, is facing habitat loss from deforestation. As forests are cleared for agriculture and development, the tarantula's natural range is shrinking. Climate change is exacerbating the situation, altering the delicate balance of the rainforest ecosystem. The loss of habitat not only affects their survival but also reduces their role as key predators in controlling insect populations.